Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this tutorial we'll write a Python program to print this number pattern, and the number we want to print here is in the first row 0, we want to print 5 4 3 2 1 number in the descending order, and in the second row, that is row 1, we want to print 1 2 3 4 5. Next 5 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. That is, if you carefully observe the pattern, in the even row numbers, we want to print number 5 4 3 2 1, and in the odd row numbers, we want to print 1 2 3 4 5. To print this number 5 4 3 2 1, these are the column numbers. To get this number, what we need to do is we need to use the formula num minus column number. That is, we need to minus column number from the number of row or column of the pattern. Here number of row or the column of the pattern is 5, and here column number is 0, so 5 minus 0 5, 5 minus 1 4, 5 minus 2 3, 5 minus 3 2, 5 minus 4 1. So we'll get this number. And here to print these numbers in the odd row numbers, we want to print 1 2 3 4 5. So what is that? That is actually column plus 1. If I write column plus 1, so 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, right? So we need to use these two formula. While printing the pattern, we need to check whether we are printing the numbers in the odd row or even row. If we are printing the number in the even row, then we need to use the formula num minus column number. Num is here number of row of the pattern. If we are printing the numbers in the odd row, then we need to use column plus 1 as the formula, right? Column number plus 1. Okay, so this is about a pattern. Next, let's write the program. In the Python file, the first step in pattern program is we need to take input from the user. For that, I'll use a variable and I'll use input function. And here you can ask the user to mention number of row or number of column. Right, here I'm using Python 3 and number of row is an integer value, so we need to convert our input to integer using int function. So now we are done with the first step. And the next step is we need to use nested for loop, and first for loop is for row. And here in the range function, I need to mention how many row we want in our output. Here row is the variable which represent the row number. Then inside this, let's take another for loop, that is for column. Here col is a variable which represent the column numbers. And here you need to mention how many columns you want in our output. Next here, before printing the numbers, we need to check whether it is an odd row or even row. For that, I'll use row modulus 2 is equal to 0 condition. If it is equal to 0, then it is a even number. If it is not equal to 0, then it is a odd number, right? So if it is a even row, what we need to print? We need to take num minus column number. We need to subtract column number from the number of row or number of column of the pattern. And next use end is equal to space to print space between the numbers. Next else. In the else part, if row number is a odd number, in the odd row we want to print 1 2 3 4 5. That is nothing but column plus 1. To get the number, we need to use the formula column number plus 1. And next followed by end equal to space to print the space between the numbers. Done. Next here we need to use print function. Inside the first for loop, outside the second for loop, it is to print different row in different lines. Alright, so this is about the program. Here if you have any doubt why we are using nested for loops here, or why we are using this print function, or why we are using end parameter, then you must watch the previous tutorial to get to know about that. So I'll give the link of that video in the description box. Alright, so now we are done. Let's save this file and let's execute this. So the first number of row, let's enter 5, and here you can see our output. Let's execute it again, and here I'll take 10 as the output. So here we are getting the number. If 2 digits numbers are present in your output, you can format the output, okay, like 8, and here you can see the output. How to format the output? Here you just need to use format, here like 3 space for that number, like this, then save and run. Now 10. Here you can see the number properly. Alright, so this is about this pattern. First, take the input from the user. You can ask the user to mention number of row or number of column. Then we have nested for loop here to print numbers in different row and column. Next, we need to check whether we are printing the numbers in the odd number row or even number row. If it is even number row, formula is this. If it is odd number row, then formula is this to print that numbers. Then here we are using print function to print numbers of different row in different line. Alright, so this is about this pattern. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.